around the world have reached an all-time high. According to data from the National UFO Reporting Center, UFO sightings experienced a boom in the 1980s. Reported sightings went from less than 5,000 in 1980 to about 10,000 in 1990. But between 1990 and 2000, sightings rose by nearly 30,000. In those 10 years, more than 45,000 sightings were recorded, a record. And it appears the spike in UFO sightings was not an anomaly, but a trend. In an 8-year period from 2002 to 2009, more than 36,000 UFOs were reported. Since then, more than 11,000 more UFOs were reported, with more than 47,000 being cataloged since 2010. Statistician and PhD candidate Sam Montfort brought this information to light. With the collection of data from the reporting center, Montfort found that individuals are far more likely to spot a UFO in the U.S. than anywhere else in the world. He reports that on average, there are 2,500 sightings reported per 10 million people. That's 300 times higher than the global median. Northwestern and northeastern states have filed the most reports citing per capita. Perhaps with 7 new known planets in the universe, we could experience even more close encounters in the future. For Fox News, I'm Rob Demetrius.
Shalom. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. The Wada Yahbashim Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based. And being prepared for what is come. Now what is to come? Race wars, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, thermonuclear fire, 200 million missiles being shot at America, rightfully so. And at the same simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord, which is ignorantly called UFOs today, lifting up the hopeful elect into salvation. And these are the things that we preparing for this to come. Because doing this work of the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah and being prepared for what is to come is faith. Having faith in something that the invisible power. So I'm about to I had a couple of scriptures that's this hey, listen. I'm gonna say it like this. You know, when I was a little boy, I was always talk about you know, aliens, should I say. Yo, it's aliens out there, I'm telling you. Me and my brothers, my siblings, my brothers and my sisters, was always, nah, ain't nothing out there. I'm telling you, they're out there. But I had a different experience when it came to UFOs. So I had out of body experiences, which now it makes logical sense because you could hear the a lot of prophets getting pulled into the spirit. You know? And that was when I was really, really young. Probably like I said like 6, 7. I had a lot of out of body experiences. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, it's not gonna be an out of body experience anymore. Okay? He's gonna come back and our King Yahweh Shah, Yahweh gonna send back our King, which is Yahweh Shah, and he's gonna be in his glory. He's gonna be in his power. All right, and I got a couple of scriptures. You know, Lord wanted to be edifying to the hopeful elect. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, let's get a couple of scriptures. All right, let's see what I want to start with here, because I mean, let's see if I get on the picture here. All right, we're gonna go with this one. Let me see, because we're just gonna stay within the realm of things. All right. All right, we got UFO sightings. This is Wow, look at these numbers. And it says it's going to increase. The apostle said it's going to increase the numbers, the UFO sightings. We're in 2018, all right, and like it says right here, this is Psalms chapter 97, verse 2. Clouds and thick darkness round about him. Righteousness and judgment are in the habitation of his throne. That's Yahweh. That's Yahweh, and all his numerous angels. He's up there right now, preparing to come back and destroy this place. All right, he's on the throne, and he's like, yeah, in due time, I'm gonna send you back to wreak havoc. And he done this before already. His name is Alashijah to the other nations. Terrible demon-like power. So clouds, because you look at the clouds, right? For example, when the rain is getting ready to rain, and the cloud, you trying to run home before it rain on you, alright? Before the clouds get thick, and you like, oh shit, but I gotta get home, and it starts thundering and lightning. And you just like, oh shit, boom. Listen, those clouds are like camouflage. Alright? So that thick darkness anything could, not anything, but the spirit of Yahweh Shah, his chariots could be in the midst. You can't see those thick dark clouds. But you want to take it upon yourself. There are a lot of idiots out there who think that this how you say, this thing that's happening right now is some green man, or it ain't the chariots of the Lord. It ain't. Everything is made by the lightning and thunderstorms is made by Yahweh Shah. Okay? And these statistics shows a lot. Can you imagine seeing, because there's a lot of abduction out there. People say, oh, they took me, they did this to me, oh my God. That happens a lot of different parts. That don't happen to Yashala, but that happened to them damn Edomites and them other motherfucking nations. They get abducted, get their ass kicked on the fucking chariots. But I remember one video I was watching when a lady, I think it was a lady, I can't remember, but she said she was sitting there and she saw people in Western attire. Western attire is just like how Northern American Indians dress. Okay? Clouds, let's read this again. Alright, look what it says. Let's go to the first verse. This is Psalm chapter 97, verse 1. The Lord reigneth. Let the earth rejoice. Let the multitude of owls be glad thereof. Now, the multitude of that's the hopeful elect. We will love his appearing, because we understand what this is about. These people that had these UFO sightings, they feared this thing. I remember when I was a little boy, I did not fear this thing, but it's another situation I would like to mention. Being a little boy, I had this this dresser of mine, and being a young man, being a young little boy, I was able to fit inside the dresser, and I would go in. They couldn't find me for hours, but it was like a long dresser, and I was able to get inside. And I remember falling asleep lots of times when I was a little boy. Lots of times I fell asleep when I was a little boy, and I came out back on the other side out of Salakia. But I don't know. I didn't see myself, but I saw other people, and they was dressed in white. And they was talking. and there was this, and when I looked down, I saw the earth. You know, and from there, I was always talking about aliens. Oh, there's people in other places, but not understanding. Now I got the true understanding. The hopeful elect is going to be saved through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, and the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to reign the earth. And not understanding then, but understanding now. So I was a little boy then, little boy. I was always, and when I couldn't fit, let me tell you, when I couldn't fit back in the dresser, I started crying. Because I would literally take my clothes out the dresser and put it on the floor and go inside the dresser and fall asleep. Salaki Yabashimel Shah. Alright, it says, this is Psalm chapter 97, verse 1. The Lord reigneth, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of the isles be glad thereof. We supposed to be glad for what's happening. The hopeful elect is be glad. Alright? Clouds and darkness and round about him. That's Yahweh. Righteousness and judgment are the habitation of his throne. That's Yahweh Bashim El Shah. It's going to be a dark, doomy cloud day of hardship for the people that's not going to understand this. Because those people that had these experiences, they feared something that they didn't understand. But if you through the Spirit of Yahweh, you understand this. Alright? I ain't think I'm going to go this far with the video, but I have more scriptures to see what else I can get here. Because it's going to get serious out here. This is going to be more encounters. Alright? Alright? Because we're going to be lifted up out of here. Those that's get left here, what can you do? Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, that was just a moment in my life that I remember. And I always remember that day. Because I remember being with my siblings arguing about this day all the time. I was always different when I was a little boy. And I've been through a lot of stuff. They was always making fun of me. I remember. Always making fun of me and always saying, ain't nothing, that ain't true. That never happened. And nobody took me serious. Alright. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to be with the Yahweh Shemel Shah. And people like this, they're going to be pointing, oh, look at that. Oh, did you see those? They pick people up. But the people that's going to be left on the soils of America is not going to be picked up. And it said, Salaki, it said in the video that most of these sightings was done in America. Alright, more likely to spot a UFO in the U.S. than anywhere else. So that was through the Spirit that put up like that. That was through the Spirit, Yahweh Shemel Shah, because that's what's going to happen at. That's where the most people are going to be lifted up at. Whatever else is going to happen, I brought this out. I'm one of those men. But this is where it's going to happen at in the soils of America. All right, let's read Thessalonians again. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17. Then we which are alive, the one that's left of the soils of America, that's going to beat the hour of temptation. Not just the martyrs, not the ones that passed away, but the hopeful elect, the ones that's going to be lifted up in the chariots. I don't know what that number is. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. Because it says, the scripture, it says that the dead going to be risen first. This is talking about after the dead. Alright? Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah in the air. In the air. Let me say that one more time. In the air. And so shall we ever be with Yahweh while Yahweh Shah. I had some other scriptures I didn't even get through, but through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, this is going to happen. All praise and honor and glory to God, Yahweh Shemel Shah. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Chadash. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.